Hello everybody, welcome back for another video. Hope you're all doing well and that you're all having a great day. As always, likes, comments, and subscriptions are appreciated as they do help with the algorithm. And without further ado, let's jump right into it. At the moment, the news of the hour, if not probably for the day, is that the cryptocurrency market is moving back up quite rapidly. One coin in particular has caught the hearts and the minds of the public at the moment, as Cardano is really surging, if I can even use that word. It says Cardano's price hits $3 for the first time as Cardano and Ethereum lead crypto super bull cycle. We are less than 2 weeks away from Cardano having its majorest upgrade that we've been talking about since at least 2019. Ethereum has been pumping for the last day and a half, I believe, as well. I am very happy that they are both moving because normally the market is heavily reliant on what Bitcoin does. However, Bitcoin just, and I mean like just a couple of hours ago, re-entered the $50,000 space. But the other coins did not wait for it once again because Ethereum is also tied to every other coin. So if Ethereum pumps, the other coins also pump as well. It says Cardano breaks $3 for the first time, sets a new all-time high. ADA price smashes $3. Cardano on track for September 12th. Massive gains ahead? Question mark. Cardano renews journey above $3 while $3.50 comes in sight. I think it's currently at $3.15. I don't know the exact number anymore. The market is currently fluctuating. Bitcoin went above 50,000 US dollars, and you know the deal. Whenever Bitcoin walks down the street and trips on a pebble, the entire market has to also move down with it. It is Bitcoin currently, when I just looked at it, it was at 50,000 something or other. I looked at it half a second later, it was at 49,800 and it went back above 50,000. So that's just kind of how it is going. On top of that as well, barely any other news about any other altcoin, except for I found this one. It says Dogecoin seems ready for a breakout above 29 cents. Sure, why not? I assume it will do well in the long term. There's also some other Dogecoin news which could be interesting for a lot of you out there. It says blockchain analytics firm Sentiment is pointing to bullish on-chain data for Ethereum, Solana, and Cardano as the crypto market heats up once again. It's a pretty long article. I don't really have to read too much into it. The Ethereum news comes down to the fact that people who are mining Ethereum, who we probably also have to thank for the super high gas fees right now, are hoarding Ethereum. They're buying up as much as they possibly can. They are not selling. This is a very popular metric that is used for Bitcoin as well. People tend to say when Bitcoin is being mined, we can see how much that the people who are mining Bitcoin are selling back onto the market or is being sold by them in general as it leaves their wallet addresses. But this time, no, they're not selling any Ethereum. They're actually probably buying more of it, and they're staking a lot of it into Ethereum 2.0, which is also coupled with the fact that there's more and more, we don't get a lot of news about it as much anymore, but it's still definitely happening. The people who are locking up their coins into the Ethereum 2.0 smart contract to be able to pre-stake their Ethereum, the amount of people who are locking it up for smart contracts and other things on the platform, the people who are wrapping their Ether, and also the Ethereum that's being burned by the network. This is why, once again, even where we currently are right now in price is kind of nonsensical. We should also be a lot higher. The Cardano news comes down to public sentiment. The people who are buying Cardano, there's information that there are also institutions who are buying large amounts of Cardano. We can see, normally Grayscale and other like companies, they release like weekly things basically showing how much they have in a certain coin. I think Cardano consistently has the largest inflows from institutional investors to these products. And I believe Solana was, oh gosh, what was it? What was Solano? Solano's weighted sentiment tracker analyzes the positive and negative commentary surrounding a crypto asset. The analytics firm notes that crowd positivity surrounding Solana is reaching historically high levels. So yeah, that's also the momentum, as people believe that it's going to do well, and therefore it ends up kind of doing well. So Very cool. To finish off the price news, right around here, it says Bitcoin's price returns to 50,000 as Bitcoin bears lose 450 million in daily liquidations. Cool. Wonderful. Bitcoin's going to do what it wants to do at this point. The altcoins are going to continue to move higher. I think Bitcoin will only get the let out. I was going to say something a little bit more cheeky, but that one works out pretty well. When the altcoins are doing a little bit too well. I've seen before in the past, over the last couple of years, if altcoins are doing really well, Bitcoin ends up having to move back up as well just so they can actually have a larger percentage of the market. But at the moment, the altcoins look great. I hope they continue to do great. I'm still expecting very big things for Cardano and Ether this year as they seem to be some of the largest players in the market. Yeah, that's all the price news. And yeah, let's move on. Contending with the Cardano news right now, it says Twitter is reportedly testing the option of tipping with Bitcoin as part of its tip jar. This followed the company's CEO Jack Dorsey stating that Bitcoin is a major part of Twitter's future, hinting that the cryptocurrency will be part of several upcoming products. For those of you who are new here, who relatively or whatever, and have no idea who Jack Dorsey is, Jack Dorsey created Twitter and he loves Bitcoin. He's mentioned many times over the years that he believes that Bitcoin is going to be the only cryptocurrency, that Bitcoin is going to be the currency of the future, and he plans on integrating it basically across the entire Twitter space. Twitter Inc. is reportedly testing a Bitcoin tipping feature. This development followed CEO Jack Dorsey hinting in July that Bitcoin may be integrated into several products, including a tip jar. This was reported by Mac Rumors on Tuesday. It says Bitcoin isn't yet available to select as an option for beta users, but code in the beta suggests that Twitter is in the process of rolling it out. And I think they have a little screenshot of that from Twitter right there. So, I not even predicted. It's not even a prediction. Lightning Network is going to be a major part of everyone's lives. The only way that Bitcoin will be remotely functional is by using the Lightning Network. It will allow transaction fees of 1 Satoshi. It will allow people to be able to tip other people 1 Satoshi, 23 Satoshis, which is like 1,000th of a cent and stuff like that. And that's probably going to take off very, very quick on a lot of different platforms that start to integrate this as well. If someone says something that you like on Twitter, give them 1 cent. You cannot currently do this with Bitcoin, and this is the only way that Bitcoin is going to be able to actually make it. It's when you're able to do things like this. So the Lightning Network will continue to be built out. I give it 2 or 3 years when we see like actual, you know how like we use email, but like we don't think of the code that goes behind the email? That's basically what's going to happen for Bitcoin over the next couple of years. We will simply use Bitcoin without thinking that we're even using the Lightning Network. Incredibly popular news. Here's the actual Mac Rumors news right here. It's all over the place. Twitter's testing tips with Bitcoin Lightning Network. Twitter reportedly working on Bitcoin tipping feature. And Twitter beta testing Bitcoin Lightning Network as he holds up a gigantic Bitcoin and stares at it lovingly. I don't know. Anyway, that's all the Twitter news. No one should be surprised. This is very popular news because I think that people keep forgetting that Jack Dorsey loves Bitcoin. So, I don't know. Let's move on. What's this one? Some of Japan's biggest crypto players are gearing up to make new non-fungible token and blockchain moves, with Rakuten, Line, and Coincheck preparing new products. Rakuten, which operates one of the country's biggest e-commerce platforms as well as an e-pay service, a crypto exchange and content streaming platforms, has announced that it will launch an NFT business unit next year. In the press release, the company said that the new arm, called Rakuten NFT, kind of logical, would debut in spring of next year and would focus on sports and entertainment offerings. The firm has a number of sports-related tie-ins. It sponsors pro football, Barcelona, Rakuten, Cool. Not surprising. I told you this was going to happen. It's going to continue to happen. A lot of people, myself included, wrote off NFTs in the very beginning, but this is going to be a lot larger than I think people can actually begin to imagine at this point. I don't know if I gave you the other news. Maybe it just popped up like a day or two ago. Maybe it's even part of going to be news I missed because there's something out there. There are like 5 other Chinese companies who are going to be doing the exact same thing, rolling NFTs out on their platform as crypto collectibles and stuff like that. And these things are going to catch on very, very fast. I personally think a lot of people who are in the NFT space right now, they're kind of like very, very early adopters. But we'll see what happens. I give it 3 to 5 years. That's usually the time frame when something kind of solidifies itself in society and other people go, oh, that's definitely, just a very normal thing. Crypto is very normal. And I think NFTs are going to be the exact same way because there are way too many companies getting into this for this not to be successful at this point, if that makes any sense. Like the brand names who are in this, who are making NFTs, are basically going to make sure, and they already kind of know from whatever internal work that they've been doing, that this is going to be a long-term thing as everything digitizes itself. Anyway, that's the Rakuten news. Here's the actual news website for it right here. I can't read it for the life of me, but I see non-fungible token and the word Rakuten NFT, so one can logically assume, based off of letters. Anyway, that's that news. And let's move on. Here's one of my favorite news stories of the day, and I'll try to put it into proper words as to why it's one of my favorite news stories. The Dogecoin Foundation has issued a statement distancing itself from a new copycat project called Dogecoin 2.0, or simply Doge 2, firing off legal demands that the new meme coin change its name, and this is probably the most important right here. In a letter published on the 3rd of August, August 31st, the Dogecoin Foundation asserts that it has engaged brand protection lawyers to contact Dogecoin 2.0 developers in a bid to protect the Dogecoin community from being misled and to protect the Dogecoin name from possible misuse. Dogecoin 2.0's website indirectly throws shade, oh boy, don't ever say that, at the original canine-themed crypto, stating, Dogecoin 2.0 aims to offer investors prolonged growth and utilizing a much more sustainable tokenomic structure than is somewhat inflated predecessor. Don't even have to read any more of that. Many years ago, and I say this just whatever, I know a lot of people weren't here a long time ago. There was a situation in 2017 where people began to realize that they can make their own blockchains. And in doing so, a lot of people tried to fork off of Bitcoin's actual blockchain and began to make their own other coins as well. This is how we got Bitcoin Cash and how we've gotten Bitcoin Cash Satoshi's vision. What happened is that, for those of you who don't know, when a project becomes way big and really popular, people begin to mimic the name of the coin. But there's a separation in the actual procedure of how you do this. You either ignore it or you throw legal documents at them. The way that it works in many other countries, especially within the United States of America, is that the moment you start throwing legal documents around, it basically... So the SEC declares something as decentralized when there's basically no head of the dragon, no head of the snake. It kind of runs independent on its own. People around the world can set up and operate nodes, but there's no one really pointing the finger. Like, there's no one from Bitcoin. When Bitcoin Cash came out, and when Bitcoin Cash Satoshi Vision, and when Bitcoin Red and Bitcoin Fire and Bitcoin Blue and all these are real coins, by the way, came out, no one from Bitcoin, as there is no one from Bitcoin, there are only developers on the project, were throwing legal paper around. This is why when other coins that took the Bitcoin name were throwing legal papers around, this is why these projects haven't succeeded, because it shows that they are not decentralized. So the point to be made is, a lot of other coins made fun of Bitcoin years ago. A lot of other projects. I remember it happened all the time. There's so many different Bitcoins. Which one's the right Bitcoin? And now it's happening to a lot of other major coins. Dogecoin point as well. So it happened for Litecoin. There was a Litecoin. There was a Litecoin Lite. There was a Litecoin, other colors as well. There was an Ethereum. There was an Ethereum Lite. It happens to every single coin. So the fact that there is an actual Dogecoin Foundation, and that they're now sending out letters to, if Dogecoin 2 or Doge 2 or Dogecoin 2.0 or Dogecoin Red or Dogecoin Lite aren't problems, let it go. Even if they are problems, in a fair, decentralized, open market, which was what everyone keeps pushing for in the cryptocurrency space, let them be. If your coin is the superior one and other people can differentiate your coin between theirs, you got to let it go. It's the same exact thing I said many years ago. I used to be annoyed at the idea of a coin coming to replace Ethereum. Then I sat there and said, one day, if this is the market that we're in, let it happen. And this is why we have news about Solana and Cardano and EOS and Tron and all these other things trying to take its spot, because that's how the market works. So we'll see what ends up happening here. I think this is going to be a turning point for Dogecoin itself, because it's a meme. Let it be a fun coin that people can use, because what ends up happening is it becomes very tribal, and then it kind of corrodes inward of itself. For those of you who've never seen the actual whatchamajaggers, all the other different Bitcoins, air quotes, that there are out there, here's a little looky-see. There's Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Wrapped Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash ABC, Bitcoin SV, Bitcoin Gold, Bitcoin Diamond, Bitcoin Standard Hash Rate, Rostock Smart Bitcoin, Lightning Bitcoin, Bitcoin Trust, 0x Bitcoin, Bitcoin Plus, Bitcoin Z, Bitcoin Atom, Bitcoin Confidential, or Bitcoin, Micro Bitcoin, Bitcoin Private, Bitcoin Interest, Bitcoin Token. You get it, and it keeps going on down and down and down. That was only 22 that I read off, and then it keeps going, and then it stops around 50. Oh, wait, you can load even more. That means that there are even more of them. There's even one called 3x Short Bitcoin. Oh, no, that's crazy. So tons of people are going to start mimicking Dogecoin all the time. That's just what happens. Let it go. I know that the foundation will not listen to me. There shouldn't also be a Dogecoin foundation in the first place, but alas, that's here we are. And here's the actual foundation Dogecoin statement right here. Wonderful. I think this is also it as well. Yeah. Dogecoin Foundation clarifies its relationship with Dogecoin 2.0. I'm shrugging if you can't tell. And to finish things off, the past couple of days saw Bitcoin consolidating between important support and resistance lines, which is arguably good for its price, as it's definitely better than a flat-out correction. Now, data shows us that the Coinbase Bitcoin balance sits at levels not seen since December 2017. That sounds familiar. One of the ways to gauge the potential for upcoming big moves in Bitcoin's price is by following the Bitcoin balance on cryptocurrency exchanges. The idea is this is not always correct. It can be misleading. However, one of the metrics that people use to see where Bitcoin's price could go has to do with the fact that if there are too many Bitcoin on cryptocurrency exchanges, it could mean, but does not always mean, that people could sell off their Bitcoin. We've seen about 17 times before in the past. This is usually not so. People actually will move their Bitcoin, I mean like whales, like 60,000 Bitcoin at a time, onto a cryptocurrency exchange simply to shake and rattle people and say, am I going to sell? Am I going to sell? And they usually don't, because they'd be fools to sell their Bitcoin knowing that it's going to go a lot higher. The other metric being, is there less Bitcoin on a cryptocurrency exchange? We've also gone over this for Cardano. We've gone over this for Ethereum and basically every other altcoin out there as well. It means that if people are taking their money off of cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin off of cryptocurrency exchanges, they have no intention of quickly selling or selling at all. So this is a very popular metric. We can see right here, 2017, up to right here is where we currently are. It means that people are taking off their Bitcoin from exchanges. I just assume that is complete logic, as we know that tons of institutions are buying up right now. And we've had this news for a very long time. And even crazier, look at this chart. This is since 2020. It has been consistently going down. I do not assume that that is going to stop anytime soon, as the richest people on the planet are buying as much Bitcoin as they possibly can. This is not me making it up. It is not fake news. We get this news every single day. We also know that banks, whatever, don't even have to go any further into it. So cool. Coinbase's balance is down to where it was in December 2017, where Bitcoin's price went parabolic. Also, Binance has the same exact news all the time, and we know that more and more Bitcoin keeps getting taken off. So yeah, we were talking before, and we were saying that it looks as if September, October, November was going to be go time. if you will. No one knows what's going to happen, but numbers are pointing to go time. Yeah, let's move on. As always, a very special thank you to my Patreon supporters, Professor Wally from Gunbite University, Hakeem Wilkins, Empire Queen, Stake It With Valor, Fudd, Wiser, Mortified, Roman Geba, Bitcoin, Ben Arachno, Dave, Tony Ambroski, The Dealer's Den, Red Plum Tomato, Umnu, Wishniki, The Letter M, Stefan Dirks, Not Brain, Captain Something in the Z-Way, Lay, Crypto, Black Sheep, AJ Cut 5, Speedy655, and Carlos Was Like, Mobarazi, Jojo, Shawshow, VB Nerd, 21, Miguel Grolay, Lauren De Silva, Quoted Biddy, Barebones, Mining, Troy, all good. Space Case, Need a Miracle, Paternoster, Conan, Don't Skip Leg Day, Snacky Chan, Tolik, Banana, Auspicious, Agile, and Blockchain, Navarro Williams, David James, Attila the Han, Yasha Harari, Utopia 569, Moonman High, XRP, Martin Stoyo, Nostromo, John Sarson, The Animal Reader, Ebibiaphobia, Todd, Mullis, Adam Graysick, Moha Maroni, Master Ventures in Thailand, Jared Schneider, Wise Night Owl, 242 to the World, Bankroll Network, Crypto Artist, Coldy 3D, Damien Setsuna, Richie Richard III, Vlad the Impaler, Paxis, Nick Mangialavodi, Jim Garner, Jeremy Fox, Minting Coins, Miller Hitch Test Every Day, and Kyle Skips Leg Day, Yes to Crypto, Bodie McBoatface, Anytime Fitness, Monks, Corner Staff, Bake Me a Cake, Tigger, Macho Nisa, All Crypto with Lionel, Crayola Michelle, URL, and Bolero Bastos. Thank you all very, very much for your continued support. Thank you to everyone who is a member of the channel. Thank you to everyone who left a like. Thank you to everyone who left a comment about their favorite pizza. I don't know. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed, and thank you for all the support in general. At the moment, Bitcoin is currently at $50,032. It is up by 5.79%. Ethereum is at 3,757. It is up by 6%. Cardano is up by 9.4%. XRP is up by 6% as well. Dogecoin is up by 7. Polkadot is up by 6.97 percentile points. Chainlink is up by 8. Anything else like crazy? VeChain Thor is up by 13%. Lumens is up by 5. Matic is up by 9. FTT is up by 32%. Tron is up by 9.8%. Theta is up by 7. Monero is up by 6. EOS is also moving up. The graph is up by 8. Anything else? eCash? I don't know what. Okay. Is up by 15%. And IOTA is up by 29%. IOTA just had like a $15 million trading volume, so I assume something's in the works. I don't know. Kusama is up by 5.9%. And yeah, good day. I hope the market continues. I do hope that you all are having a great day. My eye is itching. Wait. Oh gosh. Wow, that hurt. A great day, a great morning, a great afternoon, a great evening, wherever you are, wherever you might be. I do hope that it is absolutely fantastic. Thank you all once again for watching and or listening, and I will most certainly be talking to you all soon. See you.